For this exercise, we're going to work on how that midfoot lengthens and then contracts and pushes forward with it. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take a band, and it's this, little bit of not too light, not too heavy, but just enough to kind of stimulate, helping to encourage this arch to unlock, and then not being so hard that you can't come back out of it. So what we're going to do is you're going to put band around one foot, and then you can give it a little twist so that it makes a figure 8, and try to get it nice and low so it's just below your side ankle bones and kind of right there in the front with it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to think about how, so if my feet are a little bit wider here, I'm going to think about how I'm here to start, and then I'm going to use the pull of the band from the left side to help relax that midfoot down. Then I'm going to lift up against that to create that arch. So you're allowing for that pronation and supination to happen. The trick with this is to make sure that the movement's actually happening in that midfoot and not just happening up at the hip, or that you're just teeter-tottering on your foot, is that you have to really focus on keeping your heel heavy, the base of your big toe, and the base of your pinky toe throughout the movement. So when we're going to do it, I'm going to think about, okay, as I'm letting that arch relax in, I'm not letting that pinky toe lift up. I'm not letting that heel lift up. And then as I come back out, I'm not letting the base of that big toe lift up or the inside heel lift up, but instead feeling that lift of that arch. It should almost feel like a shrinking back of your toe, of your big toe, without gripping, right, to get those intrinsic foot muscles. The other thing we're going to do here is we're actually going to take it into a calf raise. So we're going to think about, we really want that foot to be able to lock and unlock after we've gotten forward over our ankle and gotten that length in the backside of the calf. So we're going to come here at an angle where I'm leaning into the wall, and I'm going to step my left foot out to the side a little bit to get that pull of that arch in. My right knee stays soft. I'm getting that length through my calf, and then now I'm going to slowly let that arch roll in, keeping that heel and pinky toe down, and then I'm going to lift that arch up, keeping that big toe down and heel going down. Slowly let it come in, so it's that eccentric control, and then slowly letting it come back out, working it in both directions. Once you've got that feeling, now what you can do is you can take it into a calf raise. So I'm going to slowly let the arch come down. I'm going to slowly lock that arch, and I'm going to maintain that lock as I press straight up, keeping the base of that big toe down and pinky down, and feeling that heel lift up because of the pull from the backside of my calf. I'm going to keep that lift and arch as I lower my heel directly back down, and then I'm going to slowly let it unlock, lock back in, and then press to lift up. So if you see as I'm going to do that calf raise, I'm not just swinging my hips forward and pulling from the front. I'm not letting my knee angle change, but I'm really thinking about pressing the ground away and feeling that calf pull my heel up. And then again, as we go to lower down, the tendency might be to lose the arch first versus getting that eccentric lengthening of that calf and then letting that arch go. So explore that out. See if afterwards, if your feet feel more awake, feel like you get a better push off as you're walking around or through your other lower body exercises. And you should end up feeling your arch working and your calf working. And then, like I said, just kind of feeling more grounded in that foot afterwards and having benefit through the rest of the kinetic chain. One last thing is, don't forget, if you're having a hard time maintaining a contact in one of those 3 points that I mentioned, you can always elevate it with a little bit of a sock or something to help bring some awareness. So explore that and see if just that little bit of elevation can help meet your body where it's at and help it transform the exercise into not needing those props anymore and getting the most bang for your buck with it.